Hola mis queridos, ¿cómo estás, mi amo Alicia? Hello my kittens, how are you? My name is Allison, and today we're playing Nancy Drew Tomb of the Lost Queen Bonus Edition. Now, if you're wondering what the difference is between Bonus Edition and the regular game, let me actually tell you. It depends on whether you have a cell phone in the game. And also, it actually depends if you are later on in the Nancy Drew game series, because I have to admit, Her Interactive, the company who makes the games, they used to call the collector's games Special Edition up until they released Secrets Can Kill Remastered, which was like the 25-year anniversary kind of thing, and they called that a Special Edition kind of thing. And they realized they had to change the name of the collector's edition stuff to Bonus Edition instead. So basically what you get on the Bonus Edition games are phone charms and minigames, and those minigames are usually minigames from the previous Nancy Drew games. And sometimes there's a theme within the game, and with Tomb of the Lost Queen, our theme is Egypt, which is awesome in my opinion. I love learning Egyptian hieroglyphs and all that jazz. Ancient Egypt and all that jazz. So with this, like, I know, for instance, the bonus edition, I believe they didn't start the special edition until Alibi and Ashes in 2010, and I think there's a bonus edition for Trail of the Twister, Shadow of the Water's Edge, Captain Curse. I'm not sure how many others after that. I'm fairly certain there's one for Shattered Medallion as well. And let's see, for Tomb of the Lost Queen in the special for the bonus edition, you not only get the two things, the phone charms and the mini games, but you also get extra translations for the hieroglyphs that you find, meaning you get to find more hieroglyphs to translate, and you also get I'm not entirely positive, but I'm sure in the regular game there's a pamphlet that you find in one of the tents for an organization called S.P.I.E.D. That is not anagram. That is a I forgot what the phrase is. I know it's not anagram, but it is basically a shortened version of the name of the organization, which is Strange Phenomenon Inspectors Extraterrestrial Division. Yes, I said extraterrestrial. The organization is about aliens. But we did meet Jamila in the previous video. We find out that it's actually a group called Anunnaki, or at least the group that Jamila is in. We don't really know if it's actually tied to S.P.I.E.D, at least not yet. So emphasis on not yet. I'm teasing this here. Anyway, on the pamphlet you actually get to see a phone number that you can contact. In the regular game you cannot contact this number, but in the bonus edition you can. You have the phone number automatically put in your cell phone, and you get to hear 6 unique messages each time you call. You don't hear it all at the same time, but I do have them listed off here, and so far we've already heard 4 of them. I'm just waiting to hear the other 2 so that I can mark that off. And I actually do know there's a difference between 2 different eyes that people often get confused with. There's the Eye of Ra and the Eye of Horus. I will note that once we're in the game. And there's actually one thing that I really want to point out, but I will do that once we're in the game, because seriously, I want to make sure that you all are aware of this, because all of the Nancy Drew games have this. I'm not entirely sure if it works for Crystal Skull and White Wolf. I'm pretty sure it does, but there was someone that said they couldn't quite get it to work, but I'm sure it does work. Hang on, I gotta get a drink. Okay, so I do want to mention that Her Interactive bases all of their Nancy Drew games off books from the Nancy Drew book series of the same name, and the book series has been going on since 1930. This particular game, Tomb of the Lost Queen, is based off of Secrets of the Nile, which is a super mystery. It's a crossover with another series, and let me show you, no music for a second, but bam, it's a crossover with the Hardy Boys. If you're not familiar with the Hardy Boys, they are also amateur detectives, just like Nancy Drew, and I actually think you might enjoy the book series as much as Nancy Drew. And I believe there are actually video games as well for Hardy Boys. You go ahead and check them out. They might not be as detailed, they might not be as well put out like it is for the Nancy Drew games, like Her Interactive does. I actually do have one of the Hardy Boys games called Hidden Theft. It's actually really good, super complicated, super. It actually is detailed, but it's pretty difficult to play if you don't know what you're doing. The gameplay of it, the game mechanics, it's wonky. It's really wonky. It's a pretty old game though, so that's why I'm saying that. Anywho, I'm not gonna go too much into detail about the book, but I do want to point out that uh, her not Her Interactive, the book companies like to reset the series every so often to put out not just for like revisions, like grammar, punctuation, stuff like that. But they also like to create new books, new stories, and whatnot, which gives out more cover arts and stuff like that. This particular book does not have that, and it is basically because it is a crossover with the Hardy Boys. There's only one book of it, which is super hard, which means it's going to be super hard to find a copy yourself. I've actually been trying to find a copy myself, a free copy, really, so that everyone can read it themselves without having to buy it. It is difficult. And so far, the group that I'm in on Facebook have yet to get to this particular game, so I don't know if they will be able to find it in time by the time we're done with this game on the channel. So let's cross our fingers for that. I really want to make sure that I get a good link for you all. Anyway, I do think there's. I think that might be it, except for two things that I want to bring up. Let's see. Let's look at the extras. Right, for the bonus edition, you also get outtakes, and that's only for certain games. After Shattered Medallion, there are no more outtakes. I think Her Interactive finally listened to the fans' words saying we are bored of these because most of the outtakes are fake. We because you can clearly tell if it's scripted or not, just because of like the animation or just how the actors voice it and whatnot. It's weird. But there is a legit outtake in Tomb of the Lost Queen. I'm not going to point out which one it is. And of course, I have not yet completed on this one just because this is a new computer for me. If you're not familiar, if you're new to this channel, please hit that subscribe button and also check out my other videos because it does tell you. I do explain as to what happened with my previous computer. It actually happened around the time when I was trying to play Midnight in Salem, which scares the crap out of me now of whether I should play the game or not. Alright, one thing I do want to mention is that with every Nancy Drew game you get to play, you get to choose from two different detective levels, amateur and master. Here lists off, oh whoops, sorry, the book cover. Oh, which means you didn't get to see this. Outtakes, yeah. Okay. Two different detective levels. Here it lists off what they are, and I do kind of want to go into detail about the basic task list parts, but because we're on game number 26, Tomb of the Lost Queen, there actually is no point in telling you what happens, mainly because it only happens with game number 28, Ghost of Thornton Hall, and the games thereafter, except for Midnight in Salem. oi. But I gotta tell you though, those 4 added features that were put into the game engine are really helpful. Other than that, that's pretty much it. And the last thing I want to bring up is if anything in this video does not look familiar, it is because you have not been keeping up. Please check the description box below. There's a previous video as well as the playlist. I recommend the playlist because it will have everything that I've done so far with Nancy Drew, Tomb of the Lost Queen. And let's go ahead and get into the game, shall we? And I believe in the previous video, we had opened the tomb. Oi! And we didn't even get a chance to look at the actual sarcophagus itself because 2 random people joined us along with frick, what was her name? Along with Lily and Abdullah, and they are Jamila and Dylan Carter. We actually I don't think we ever learned Jamila's last name, do we? That's interesting. Well, we didn't actually get a chance to finish our conversation with Jamila, so I'm going to go ahead and click on her so we can finish it, and then we'll go on and continue on with the actual game itself. Hello.
What do you think of Abdullah?
Not much. He talks always like there's an audience near, but what audience would listen to such a tedious man? I say let him think he's in charge if it makes him happy.
You don't think he should be in charge?
I don't think he's capable of being in charge. He doesn't even believe in the Anunnaki.
Oi. Right, she's into the Anunnaki. And she said it. I thought she was not supposed to say Anunnaki. Jamila, what's going on there?
When did you become so interested in aliens?
Sunny June.
Yeah!
I took his Are You Alien or Ali Out course.
I want to take that class.
Changed my life. Did you know that aliens were there at every major human milestone, with the exception of the moon landing?
All right, I'll bite. Why?
Because it was a rude thing to do.
Duh.
And they wanted no part of it.
I mean, it makes sense. Yeah, who is Sunny June? I love this dude. I've seen his name everywhere, and I want to meet him.
Who is Sunny June? I've seen his
name
we do. Everywhere, but we've never met.
I can't explain it all to you, not now. He's special. He's met them.
Really?
Met whom?
You don't make this easy, do you?
She never does.
To be fair, neither do you.
True. The Anunnaki. He's spoken to them. He knows that they're on their way.
I cannot believe this is still an option. Okay, well, I'm gonna click it.
I'm still not a believer.
But look around. This temple is proof. There is no way all of this could have been built without their help.
All those things seem like human accomplishments to me.
Somewhat.
As they were designed to look. But I had hoped that you could see the strings, and not just the puppet.
I heard that. I can see part of the strings. I still don't see the puppet just yet. Or the puppet master, I mean. I don't quite see the puppet master.
I'll let you go.
Bye.
When it comes to the books, though, I'm the puppet master. Haha! Alright. I actually want to go to the tomb real quick before I talk to Abdullah and Lily about those 2 characters that just joined us.
The flashlight isn't working. I better find something else to light the way.
Interesting. What's this?
A
What's
lamp!
this?
Great! I just need to find a way to get it working. I need to find oil for the lamp.
Alright.
I need to light the oil.
Alright.
I wonder if I could find a way to light the entire room.
I'm sure we could. Ah, this kind of puzzle. Let's see. Oh, it actually lights up the things when it hits it. Oh, this is gonna be a challenge. I like a challenge. Oh, I actually thought we had it there. Oof. Oof. Come on, darling. Come on, darling. There. There we go.
Let there be lamp.
Real smooth. Ooh, what's here?
It looks like something is missing.
Clearly.
It looks like something is missing.
Ooh.
Okay, way too heavy. If I could make some sort of lever, I bet I could use that hole and open the coffin. What was that? It sounds like it came from the entrance.
Yeah. Ooh, I bet we could use this. I don't think it's enough, though.
Not strong enough. I need something else, too.
Yeah. Oh, and it comes with us. Wait. What's that? Ooh. Hello, hello. We have a doggy. We have a doggy of human face. You know what? I think seeing these, we can now talk to Professor Hotchkiss. I think we actually need to open them, though, in order to talk to her. So let's go ahead. What's this? Oh! Take pictures of these. That would help. Actually, no. Zoom out. Because I need to know. This helps better. Alright. There we go. What about you, human fella? You know, I don't know how I didn't see those hieroglyphs there before. Oh, and I can't look at them anymore. Okay. I wonder if I can after I talk to... Interesting. Oh. Are those pillars? Okay. Ah. Oh, hey! I think...
Yes?
Hello? Oh, no, we're not mentioning that. I forgot.
That was a close call with the scaffolding.
Yep.
I've seen worse. 20 years ago, we were in a tomb, a minor site. A guide, much like your boy Dylan, kicked over a support beam and crash! It all came down. 7 of us, trapped under stones, big as automobiles.
What happened?
5 of us were eventually pulled out.
What happened to the other 2?
What do you think happened?
Yikes.
Do you think this has anything to do with a curse?
Does it matter?
I don't think it does.
What do you think of Jamila?
What is to think? She believes aliens built the pyramids. She is a waste of my time.
So I take it you don't believe in aliens?
Let me stop you there.
Normally when people say that, they have more to say.
Not
I
always.
do not. If you do not have enough faith in humans to believe that we invented pushing, dragging, and lifting without the help of aliens, you are terminally wrong and incredibly stupid. We will
Okay, you're
never
being
agree
very
on
judgmental.
Are you okay with her staying here?
anything. No.
And there he
Get out
goes.
of my sight.
You do not own this temple!
True.
Leave now, or I will remove you myself.
I'd like to see you try.
She sure seems determined to stay.
And she sure seems stubborn too. Alrighty daddy, let's
My
translate
dictionary
this.
could help translate that.
Oh, come on, let me translate it myself.
Why doesn't this area translate?
O living ones, who art thou that hast come? Thy heart is covetous. Hearken ye, ye shall not remove this tombstone from this its place forever. Do not rob, but act against the robber without allowing any people to tread upon this hollow ground. Then you will hear this secret. Blah 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 blah.
I need to translate the hieroglyphs.
We pretty much know what this last word is. But I do need to note some of these letters because it will help me later on. So, let's see. E is the cat. R is the rectangle. T is the snake. Or worm, whatever that is. I is always easy to remember. I assume this is H? Yeah. This is the... Yep, this is the tomb of Nefertari. Yoink. This one is a bit hard to remember. I don't know why. That's M. And that's B. For some reason, B is a little hard to remember as well, even though it's pretty unique. Cobra and plus circle. Alright.
Nefertari! Could this be true?
I don't know. Maybe. Alright, so I actually do have my Nancy Drew cheat book with me to help me find the Easter eggs. I want to make sure. So there's only 3. 4, actually. No, there's 4. But I want to make sure. I want to make sure I get everything. Alright, sorry. Sorry, I'm for the dead silence here. I'm just trying to make sure I understand how to get the next Easter egg. Okay, I never did go through the task list for the previous video. Shoot, okay.
Still have to do that.
We did find everyone who was at the tomb.
Check. Can't check that off yet.
Okay. Wait, she has a handbag? Where? Oh, she's moved.
Nancy, hi.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
You know what? I think I might have to call it here just because of where we are in the video. Oh, he's back.
Yes?
Do you know Dylan?
I know of him.
Really?
You do? So he has a reputation?
He is a very popular guide, for whatever that is worth. I do not like guides. They distort history and turn the other way, as sticky-fingered tourists steal every bit of Egypt they can find.
It's not always true.
That seems a little harsh.
Not harsh enough. Every tourist thinks, what will it hurt? I'll just take one small piece of the pyramids. And they come, by the millions they come. And bit by bit they smuggle our history back in their luggage. They're worse than the museums.
I don't think that was syncing very well with his mouth. Ooh, this is a good question.
Do you think international teams have stolen artifacts from Egypt?
No, I do not think. I know.
You don't seem very happy to have Dylan here.
No.
Good. I'm glad you noticed. If this were my site, like it should be, he'd be out on the sand with his hat in his hand, trying to catch a ride back to Cairo. And he would never find one, because there is no street.
Right. Right. Why would Ramses go through all the trouble to hide Nefertari away in a false tomb? But this isn't a false tomb. We know this is Nefertari. Woman! Why are you asking this question? We'll ask it anyway, and then we'll head off.
Why would Ramses go through all the trouble to hide Nefertari away in a false tomb?
Nefertari was most dear to Ramses II. He built her the most beautiful tomb of all the queens. He even built for her a temple at Abu Simbel. Wherever he stood, she stood by him. He was very afraid she would not find him again in the afterlife. He wanted her hidden away for eternity, somewhere small and unremarkable where no one would think to look for her, until the time was right.
This is small and unremarkable?
Eh?
For you and me, no. For Ramses II, this is a one-room flat in a bad part of town.
Yeah, I suppose so. For you and me, no. Yeah. Well, I mean, this is elegant, but I've actually seen a lot more fancy tombs than this. To be honest. And I'm just saying that because of movies, you know.
What will you do if we find Nefertari?
I will take her to see the world.
Well, she can't exactly see anything. She's dead.
You can see.
I know she's dead. I'll let the world see her. I will teach everyone why she is important.
Doesn't the world already know that?
No.
No, they don't look hard enough. They need me to show them.
They don't
Do
need
you really care about teaching people or
offense.
just about the exposure?
It has been a long time since someone has had the nerve to speak to me in that manner.
You didn't answer my question.
I won't. I won't answer any question in that tone. Not from you, not from the press, not from some American colleague. I have work to do. Leave me to it.
See ya.
Bye.
Alright, I will leave you to it then. Yeesh. Actually, wait, I will bring up the phone up to... Oh, wait, we didn't do our, video called S.P.I.E.D. I will do that and then head off, because seriously, we are basically at the end of the video.
Thank you for calling S.P.I.E.D. Tickets for the next lecture by Sunny June are now on sale. All galactic currencies accepted. No materializing in the lobby, please.
Wait, what? Was that the lecture by Sunny June? Wait, what? Ah, shoot, I wasn't paying attention. I think that might have been the lecture by Sunny June. I will have to look at the footage again. Alright, well, I gotta get going, everyone. We're basically at the end of the video, which means I will not be able to talk about the book, unfortunately. So I'm gonna go ahead and save it here. 7, yeah, boink, and head off to the main menu, save again so that I don't make a mistake. Yoink! Okay, so I will go ahead and bid you all adieu. I love you all so much, my beautiful kittens and viewers. I hope I helped you out in this video. If not, I'm not doing my job. And I hope you all enjoyed this video as much as I did. And if so, smash that like button like a kitten would. And if you're just now tuning into this channel and you're not subscribed, go ahead and click that ugly red subscribe button. Make it that beautiful gray, as well as that bell icon right next to it. That'll that bell icon right next to it. That'll notify you of all the videos that I do, which are on Wednesdays 6 p.m. Central and Sundays 4:30 p.m. Central. I hope you all have a great morning, afternoon, evening, or nights wherever you are in the world. I am Sweet Rascal Rapids, saying goodbye, stay awesome, and stay on YouTube! woof. Gosh dang it, 30 seconds off. Drives me nuts.